This segment is sponsored by the Tennessee Wildlife Resources Agency. Join us in preserving and protecting Tennessee's wildlife. All right, welcome back, everyone. That hurt my feelings. Just want you to know. I mean, I got people in the audience saying I can't be a part of the recipe of the week. I'm gonna pull out my Kung Fu Pow and all that. I'm gonna show you moves, cat-like moves.
Cat-like
all
reflexes.
right, hey, we gotta get on with this segment here first. You can call us here at 737-7767, and we'll be able to answer any question you might have. But till those calls start coming in, I got with me Brandon Dowdy. Brandon, first off, we got a little bit of turkey season left. Not much.
Just enough.
Just enough.
Just enough.
Just enough for you and I to tag out.
Yeah, we need a couple more.
We need a couple more.
I'll have to get my guide back out there with me and let her call me another one in, I guess.
Well, every time I took my guide, she shot.
I'm good. My guide's not old enough to shoot yet, so I'm all right until next year.
I tell you what, I'm going to trade her in for a toddler. Because she likes to shoot better than I do.
Yeah. Well,
and I like to give them, you know, when you're filming, Brandon, you know how it is. We're trying to film and we're trying to shoot some good footage, you know, maybe get them in full strut, you know. And I like to hear a little,
yeah.
I love that. It just drives me nuts.
The show's what it's all about.
Yeah, that's what it's all about. Well, my little hunting guide over here, you know, 8 feet, boom, 10 feet, boom. I mean, you know, it's like, come on.
Don't give them time to even think about it.
We can wait till they get to 30 yards, but no, we down on the ground, they're worth more.
Yeah, there's still plenty of birds out there. I mean, I've been seeing some. Still got some strutting birds. I've seen a lot of lone birds.
Yes.
Here in the last few days, and that's pretty good when you're trying to get after one. But
hens. Oh, by the way, I was at your daddy's house the other day. I got a 6-inch bearded hen running.
Yeah, I heard his pet hen's grown a beard.
She's grown a nice beard, buddy.
She's been coming in for a couple of years now.
And the lady that lives next to y'all that jogs or walks up and down, she keeps moving that turkey closer to me. I almost have my hand on her.
She knows she's safe over there.
Yeah. But it's turkey time still here in Tennessee, so it's a great time to be out there with your family. Carry those kids. You carry a 5-year-old.
It's all about taking the kids, in my opinion. I mean, I've hunted my whole life. My dad's took me since I was smaller than she is, and taking her now that I've started taking her. Yeah. It's changed. It
changes everything.
There's nothing like it. There's nothing like it. It changes your whole outlook on what you're there for.
That's right.
You know.
Well, I got to hit up now the fishing because Jacob. Now come on, dude. You got to help a brother out now.
I know. It's been a strange year this year, man. I've caught fish.
Is this high water now? Is it back down to summer pool yet?
It is.
Close.
It's almost there. I just got off of Tim's Ford doing the BFL this past weekend, and it was still a couple feet high when I left Saturday afternoon, but I know they pulled it all night long Friday night, between Friday and Saturday morning.
Is that the key, though? I mean, because I always thought high water, that's new insects. It's like ringing the buffet dinner line, you know.
It typically is.
Ring bell.
I mean, this time of year, it should be on, but we've had a lot of weird weather as far as the temperature goes, and so it's been extremely hard to kind of keep the fish up shallow. One night you'll have a warm day, and then the next day you'll come back and be 30 degrees, and you're like, all my fish are pulled out again, so it's hard to keep them consistent right now.
How they pull the current, Hunter, does that have a lot to do with it too? How fast they pull it?
Absolutely. I've found it doesn't seem like it affects smallmouth as bad, but those largemouth, if they pull it too hard, seems like they want to hunker down and get in the rock cracks and stuff like that and get out of it, you know. But now if it's just a good smooth, just kind of moving current, then they're feeding and acting crazy, you know.
They're playing.
Yeah,
they're on the playground.
Exactly. Exactly.
That's the way it's supposed to be. Hey, we got some callers, so let's go ahead and see what we got here. Taylor, how can we help you tonight, Taylor?
Hey, you.
Yes, sir.
How you been doing?
We're doing great, Taylor. How about you?
I got 2 questions.
Go.
Is there going to be another youth season turkey, how there is for deer?
Is there going to be another youth what?
Youth turkey hunt.
Yes.
Yes, there is. There'll be a youth turkey hunt the weekend after the last weekend here.
That's right.
Off the top of my head, I don't know the exact dates, but there will be one. It'll be a Saturday and Sunday. And
it'll be the 20th and 21st. I think.
Yeah, like I say, I'm just not sure of the dates on top of my head right now, but there is definitely another youth hunt. Yes.
And deer season, yeah, that's coming up. Well, it's not. It isn't all that far away.
It's always deer season for me. It's just not
Tyler,
shooting
we gotta
season
go. We
right
gotta
now,
get bail money to get him out of jail.
No, it's just not shooting season. It's still deer season. It's just not time to shoot them right now.
Well, Tyler, we hope that helps you out, brother.
And when's your next turkey meeting?
Hey, y'all missed it. Okay, our next turkey meeting
first
is
Monday.
First Monday of June.
Yes, whatever the
First
date
Monday
of
of June.
Monday
So
night.
give me a holler, Taylor.
Okay.
All right, buddy. Thank you. And we got Mike. Mike, how can we help you tonight?
Hey, I've got a question to ask, if you don't mind.
Sure.
My question is there any chance of us getting tiger bass here in Tennessee? I know they got them in Mobile, Alabama, and I just want to know if we're going to be able to produce them here in Tennessee, because, I just don't want the Alabama boys to catch all the big fish, because I want them to know here in Tennessee we can catch big fish too. And my other quick thing, I'd like to commend the guy that's having the tournament for the guy, that little kid, and tell him not to give up, because God's always there.
That's right.
God makes
Amen,
them in the big things, and I just ask God to bless y'all guys doing this for these kids, and let him know that God opens doors that no man can open up, that he will see his son fishing again up in heaven, and they'll be on a rock and they can be fishing, and they ain't got to go nowhere then, man. And keep up the great work.
Yeah, I don't think Mac would come back if he wanted to. He's catching 10 pounders. Daddy's still catching pound and a half.
I'm lucky.
He's catching 10 pounders. But to answer your questions, first off, the tiger bass, the only thing I know of is like the Florida strain.
F1.
The F1 Florida strain. Now that is being introduced into Tennessee waters, mainly the Tennessee River system, because it's a little warmer than the Cumberland River system. The Cumberland River system's 7 degrees cooler on average, I think. And it's just not good. They're not good growing, what I'm trying to say, components for the F1 to make it. But now in the Tennessee River, it's a different story. So
it's got the grass for them.
It's got the grass, and it's got the water warmth and everything. It's got the algae and the plankton in it to make it happen. So I think you're going to see that. And
of course, I'd love to see him in Percy Priest. But,
oh yeah. Well, I'm gonna tell you something. There's some donkeys being caught up there. We've seen some good ones come out this spring. I'll tell you, we've seen some monsters coming out this spring, so that's a good one. All right, we got our third, Dudley. Dudley, how can we help you? Hello.
Hey, with all the rain we've had, can we still catch crappie? I mean,
gosh, yes. Hey, by the way, Brian Carper, I just saw a post on that Brian Carper put out for Mike Orgain on the Tennessean, and he said they're still catching crappie with eggs.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Brian and them have been slaying them.
And that was on Priest.
Yep. I went about a week ago and had some with eggs in them still.
So the crappie's still being caught. Now, I think you're going to have to, what Brian put in the article was you have to maintain 2 feet above bottom. He said they seem to be riding on the bottom, and I think it's because of all the current being pulled so fast. I think if that was to level off, if we ever get to summer pool and it stops, and they kind of let it rest, I think you're going to start seeing those crappie rise up. And they'll get in those brush tops, and they'll get in the tops up there. But right now they're at the bottom because they're just really unsure where the water level is going to be. So we hope that helps you out. Do you have any other news of something like that? Because that's all I've heard.
They've been catching a lot of them in brush piles too. Brush piles have been good, but they have been slaying them. I mean, it's been 30, 40 fish.
It's one of the best crappie years we've ever had on Priest.
Yeah, I caught a ton of big ones the other day. And I didn't catch many shorts either. Almost everyone I caught was a keeper. So,
but I'm gonna tell you something else. I talked to Brian, some other guys that worked with Brian, and they did catch like 35 or 40 short ones. but they were all like 9 inches. So that means next year's going to be.
Next year's
oh my goodness!
Yep.
It's going to be hang on time.
Yeah.
I may have to give up bass fishing a little bit for some crappie fishing next year.
Fill the freezer
Weekend or two.
But we hope that helps you out. Thank you, Dudley. We appreciate it. Hey, great callers we had tonight. Just a ton of questions. I want to reiterate, though, this max size bass tournament is this Saturday.
This Saturday.
Okay, it is this Saturday, and for the fishermen, it's going to start. You're actually going to start fishing from 7 till 2:30 or 3. We'll go ahead and accept you at 2:30, but 3 o'clock is going to be the official cutoff.
Yep.
Your chip has to be in the bucket. Thank you, Courtney, for putting that up there. It is going to be out at Fate Sanders Marina, and that is at 3157 Weekly Lane in Smyrna. Okay, so 7 a.m. till 3 p.m. To pre-register, you can go to Brian Carper's website at www.briancarper.com and pre-register. It is a $2,000 guaranteed to the first place recipient. So it is, that, ladies and gentlemen, I mean, that's like the icing on, that is the icing.
Yeah.
You win that, but you got other places you're giving away too.
Yep, and we're also doing big largemouth, smallmouth, spotted bass, and smallest legal bass.
Thank you for saying that like that, because the last person that says smallest bass, I saw one come in and they were like,
legal.
Oh, you better put that up.
Smallest legal bass, yep.
Smallest legal bass, okay. Well, I still have a shot.
Me too.
But it's going to be fun, and about 1 o'clock we're going to have the
bouncy castles and the family fun day is what we're calling it.
So I could come in at 1 o'clock, get into cotton candy and twirl and show them how to twirl it properly.
And don't forget to stop in the marina and get a burger too. You know, they're going to be cooking it up. So
well, Lindsay and all of them, they get some really fine burgers over there. I'm telling you. And I want to also, they got some of the finest chicken nachos you've ever had.
I had them just the other day. Yeah.
That's some awesome stuff. All right. Hey, we got to do our tip of the week, so let's go to it right now. Davidson County Farmers Co-op tip of the week. You got to check them out. They're on Dickerson Road. Miss Laura. Hey, matter of fact, I called Beth the other day. She's going to come be on the show with us, Brandon, talking about how they can get everybody to start getting ready for that fall food plots. I mean, it's just, it isn't even, we hadn't even got to a 90-degree day, but we're thinking food plots already.
It's time about it. Yeah, if you're going to do it.
That's right. Hey, let me tell you what our tip is right now, is wearing, like this tournament, the high for Saturday is 70.
It's been 69, 70. Yeah.
But it's supposed to start at like 44, 43 or 44 early that morning. So please start wearing your stuff in layers. You would be surprised how many people get so cold that hypothermia will set in. Do you realize you only have hypothermia only has to change your body temperature 5 degrees, right?
Yes, sir.
5 degrees. That's a professional over there. And 5 degrees is all it has to change till hypothermia sets in. And if you get to uncontrollable shaking, it's too late. It really is. You've got to start doing something about it. So carry you some hot hands, some gloves, something to wear, something to cover your face with, but something that'll keep you warm. And if you do happen to get wet, get some dry clothes on as soon as possible. If nothing else, return back to the marina and go to the house and get you some. But get back warm, because none of this is worth your safety. Not one iota. So please remember all of that. And now we're going to take a break. When we come back, Miss Shannon's in the house, and they've already told me I can't eat that. My Kung Fu Pow is going to fix it to come out. Hurry back to more Southern Woods Waters.